kisses on the door.
Yo guys, what's going on? Noisy here, and today is going to be episode 2 of the predicted winter upgrades. These are going to be 7 more players who in my opinion, will get winter upgrades this year, coming this winter. Most of these players are going to be BPL players. Probably, I think there's about 1 or maybe even 2 that are not from the BPL. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't checked out the first episode, I'll leave it down below, so go check out the first one down below. And yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Up first, guys, we're going to go over Ayew from Swansea, and I've picked him because him and Swansea themselves had an amazing start to the season. Him, Montero, and Bafétimbi Gomez, they had an amazing start to they've kind of like gone a bit quiet now, and also because they're in the bottom half. Well, not the bottom half, they're below 10th in the league. But Ayew, I probably would have given him a +2. In my opinion, but like I said, this is actually what I reckon EA will give the players, and because Swansea have kind of in poor form lately, I don't reckon I'll give him a +2, but in my opinion I would have given him a +2, but in this case I think he's only going to get a +1, guys. Alright guys, up next is going to be Kevin De Bruyne, Man City's new signing this year. He signed in the summer from Wolfsburg, and I think a lot of people thought it might be the same time rounds where he was at Chelsea, where he didn't play the best. In my opinion, I didn't think he would play as good as he is now, but he's actually had an amazing start to his career at Man City, and he's been one of the main reasons why they are where they are in the league, with their Ayew being injured and stuff. He's kind of stepped up the mark and been kind of getting the assists and goals on Man City need to be in that position. I've given him a +1 because he's already quite a high rate. I think he needs to be more. If he's consistent throughout the season, I reckon he'll get a lot higher upgrade onto the next FIFA next year. But yeah, but for the winter upgrades, I reckon I only get a +1 due to the fact that I think people want to see him be more consistent over the whole of the season. Next up, guys, is another Swansea player. Last episode I did 2 Leicester players. This episode I did 2 Swansea players. And this is Jefferson Montero from, is it Venezuela? I don't know. One of the South American teams. This guy was last year. Not a lot of people knew about this guy, but this season he really stepped up the mark in the Swansea team, being the first choice left winger. I do believe he's injured at the minute, I think. But yeah, guys, he's got quite a low rate on FIFA of what he's done with Swansea this year. So I gave him I reckon EA might give him a +2, maybe a +1. I'm probably thinking, but I'm going to go with +2 because I do think he deserves it. He's a really good player for Swansea, and what he's done this season with Ayew and Gomez has been, well, at the start of the season they were brilliant, but now, like I said, they've kind of quieted down a bit. So maybe or not, EA might take that into account and give him a +1 rather than a +2. But yeah, guys, I'll have to find out. And next one, guys, is going to be Thomas Muller. In my opinion, Thomas Muller is one of the most underrated players you can get in world football. He's so clinical with his. I know he hasn't got the best probably goals to game ratio at Bayern, but he's so clinical with his goal scoring and his assists throughout the seasons he's been at Bayern. He's every year EA seems to give him the same rating. He's always the troll player you get in the packs. I actually think this winter upgrade, he will get a +1 to an 87 in my opinion, because him and Lewandowski have been absolutely unstoppable this season, as always really for Bayern, but this season especially they've been absolutely insane. I do think Muller may finally get an upgrade from that 86 card he's had for the past 2 years, I believe it is. So yeah, guys, I think he will get a +1 to an 87. 88 might be pushing it just a bit, but yeah, I reckon in my opinion it'll be an 87 upgrade for him in the winter. Another central attacking midfielder up next from the BPL is going to be Mesut Ozil. In my opinion, Mesut Ozil also again is so underrated. In my opinion, he's one of the best midfielders in the world. And I'm a Liverpool fan, so I heard saying like one of our rival teams, like for top 4, is one of the best midfielders going. But Mesut Ozil, in my opinion, definitely deserves an 88 rate card at minimum. He needs to be up there with the best cams on the game, or midfielders such as Iniesta, David Silva. He has everything provided for a cam, and especially this season, he's finally found his form in the Premier League, and he's been absolutely amazing with his assists this year. I think adding goals to his game might make him even better player, but for now, guys, I reckon EA definitely needs to give him an 88 rate card minimum. I did the Dortmund player in the last episode, guys, and this time I'm going to do another Dortmund player. It's Mkhitaryan, the guy who he's had an amazing start with Dortmund. Dortmund had an amazing start, especially their front three have been absolutely insane this year. Royce has managed to keep fit. Mkhitaryan's also managed to keep fit. And I reckon in winter they might give him a big upgrade of a +2, because I reckon him and Royce are so good together. Royce has an 86 card. I reckon he'll stay the same. But Mkhitaryan needs to be up there with the wingers. Such like Navas, he used to have quite a high rate card. I'm not quite sure his rate this year, but Mkhitaryan, I'm not too sure what position he actually plays, whether or not he'll stay as a right mid. He might even get a position change depending on where he plays, but the front three for Dortmund have been absolutely unstoppable. If Aubameyang gets an upgrade, Mkhitaryan definitely deserves one as well. Last player for this episode, guys, is going to be Georgio, which now the Dutch cam who went to Newcastle in the summer. In my opinion, that was a massive mistake for him. He could definitely play at such a top quality club, but he's gone for Newcastle, who are down to the bottom of it. But he's been scoring their goals. He scored 4 goals in one game, which got him a purple card on FIFA. I reckon he'll get a +2 He needs to be. He's such a good player. He needs to leave Newcastle in this season if he wants any chance of reaching his full potential. Because at Newcastle, he's not going to get there due to the fact that their team are not good enough for him. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the last one for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and comment who I should do in the next episode, because I will be doing another one of these. If you haven't watched number 1, I'll leave it in the description below so you can go watch it now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll speak to you in a bit.